Como Borough Council to order. Please rise for a salute to the flag. A moment of silent reflection. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. Sunshine law, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by the adoption of a resolution by the Mayor and Council on the 3rd day of January 2023, in which resolution, the time and place of agenda and regular meetings commencing with January 3rd were set forth. Notice of same was delivered to the Asbury Park Press, the CoStar, and tapped into, and a copy of the notice is posted on the Borough website and on the bulletin board in Borough Hall. All meetings are open to the public.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Here.
Skull? Is not here tonight. Councilmember D'Antuono?
Here.
Councilman DeMoro is also absent tonight. Councilman Ventris?
Here.
Councilwoman Avaladoyle?
Here.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes from the January 3rd reorganization meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Everybody's here, I think. We have no communications. Reports of committee, starting with Councilwoman Avaladoyle.
Thank you, Mayor. For my committees, first we'll talk about the Friends and Family CPR course that we talked about 2 meetings ago. The registration for that for January 25th, 6 o'clock here in Borough Hall is live and up on the website. So you can register on the website, you can register to come here into Borough Hall and register with one of the lovely ladies in the office. So there are multiple ways to do that, but that is up and running, so we'd like the community to start signing up for that service. Something from the Tourism Beautification Committee, just to let everyone know, I know it was put up on the website, I'm sorry, on social media, that the Boozy Bingo has been postponed until the spring. Other than that, all matters are in order.
Thank you. Councilman Ventris.
Thank you, Mayor. All matters are in order.
Thank you. Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. All matters are in order.
And Council President Whitty.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Under finance, I guess we'll be working on the budget, and hopefully we'll have a budget in the next few months. Under the Honey Anniversary Committee, we'll be having a meeting probably in the next few weeks, and we'll report back at the February meeting what's going on. The trivia question for today is, there was a bar in the 60s named Eccles Tavern. Where was it?
Eccles Tavern.
Eccles.
Eccles?
Yeah.
Main Street.
Of course it was on Main
I
Street.
win.
I say after that, it changed name to the Wellington Lounge.
Well, people from the audience can answer too.
So next to Woodland Square?
Yeah, it's like where the parking lot is next to that store there in the corner next to Sunrise. Got Sunrise, you got the other store. That parking lot there was Jason's.
Oh, the old
Jason's.
Jason's.
Before Jason's was the Wellington Lounge, and before Wellington Lounge was Eccles.
All right.
Thank you very much. Is that it?
That's it.
Chief, you got anything? For my report, I just want to say as we begin this new year, at the last reorganization meeting, we didn't really get a chance to congratulate the new electees down in Belmar. I know that Drew and I met with the new mayor and the new business administrator to go over a lot of the agreements that are shared between the two towns, and we have our ongoing communications just to make sure that we are staying on top of what we need to be doing as a community that shares a border and does a lot of things together. So a lot of those agreements and those shared services are continuing, and they will continue, and we will continue to have those conversations to see if we can increase a lot of those shared services in the future. So just so the council knows and the residents know that we are on top of that. We are moving forward with that. So thank you. All matters are in order. At this time, I'll take a motion to open for public comment on new business and consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Just a point of order, we do have an addition to the new business agenda, last minute resolution 2023-39. It is the resolution of the Borough of Lake Como Council appointing redactors as mandated by Daniel's Law. We'll go into that a little bit once we discuss it under new business. Seeing anyone wishing to come to the mic to speak anything at this time on the consent agenda, new business? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Under new business, we have a special events permit application for the Kilt Run, offered by Councilman Ventrice. We have a member, someone representing the Kilt Run. Please come to the mic and state your name and address, please.
Chip Kavanaugh, 1840 Fernwood Road.
Thank you. So we have a special events application for the Kilt Run, which is a run that we do every year after the parade. This year it is on March 18th, but this is a fundraiser for the parade, correct, for next year, I guess it is?
It's the last fundraiser for the parade.
Okay,
It actually goes for the money for this year.
Okay. And is there anything different this year than it has been in years past?
Same thing.
And you have received permission from Belmar to use their corner?
Yeah, I got permission from the mayor to use that little piece of going down to B Street.
Okay. So the route, just to be specific, is different than the normal 5K route that goes through town. We will just be using Main Street and North Boulevard.
Correct.
And you will have significant volunteers for this, I believe.
We do.
And the run will begin at, the event will begin at 9. Right, you asked us to start it an hour late, correct?
Yes, an hour late every year.
So we usually allow events to begin at 9. The Kilt Run usually asks us to do an hour later because there are usually less participants than a normal 5K, and you have a shorter route.
Yes. We're usually off the street in about 40 minutes.
Questions from the council? Chief, any comments?
Just 10 a.m. start then for that?
As long as they approve it, yes.
And then
Good answer.
I'll have Lieutenant Dessrich reach out to you just to get a layout of your volunteers and stuff like that. See what intersections we'll cover.
Drew, anything from DPW on this?
No, pretty cut and dry.
Anything else from the council before we move on? No? Mr. Ventrice?
Thank you, Mayor. So offered the special events permit application for the Barre Kilt Run and Walk for March 18th, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Antono?
Yes.
Ventrice?
Yes.
Alvarado?
Yes.
Thank you again, Mayor and Council.
And where are we on Sunday?
Sunday, we're going to the headliner.
Headliner for the parade fundraiser on Sunday. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Ordinance 2023-1. Very nice.
So we're on for ordinance 2023-1, ordinance of the year 2023, ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limit and establish a cap bank. This is 3.5% of last year's appropriation, and this is something we do every year for housing cleaning. It creates a cap bank, but we never actually use it in past years, but it gets there in case we need it.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Antono?
Yes.
Ventrice?
Yes.
Alvarado?
Yes.
Thank you. The ordinance passes. We have resolution 2023-34, offered by Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered resolution 2023-34. This is a resolution of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Lake Como providing for the making of a temporary appropriation. This is the resolution we do to continue to fund operations of the government prior to the finalization of the 2023 budget, as Council President Whitty mentioned earlier.
Thank you. I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions from the council? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Antono?
Yes.
Ventrice?
Yes.
Alvarado?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2023-35, offered by Councilman Ventrice. Can you do that since Nick's
Sure.
not here?
Thank you, Mayor. So offered resolution 2023-35. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Lake Como that the proper officers be directed and authorized to make payments from the following accounts. From the current account, $1,810,046.37. From the water and sewer account, $165,355.22. From the tourism account, $291.45, for a grand total of $1,975,693.04.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Antoine?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Alvarado?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2023-36, offered by Council President Woody.
Be it resolved, the mayor and council of the Borough of Lake Como, that the following officers be directed and authorized to make payments from the following account. The current account, New Jersey Natural Gas, $804.16.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Antoine?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Alvarado?
Yes.
Yes, you want to abstain?
Yeah.
National Grid?
I'm sorry, abstain. Thank you.
That literally shocked me when you said that. Resolution 2023-37, offered by Councilwoman Albala Doyle.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered Resolution 2023-37. This is a resolution where we are looking to apply for and obtain a grant from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for approximately $100,000 to carry out a project at Behrman Park for improvements to the base of the infield and to address stormwater runoff and outfield. Understanding that we may get more or less than what we're asking for, and this is asking that we are authorized to the execution of any such grant agreement, and also upon receipt of the fully executed agreement from the department, it does further authorize us for the expenditure of funds pursuant to the terms of the agreement between the Borough of Lake Como
And the New Jersey Department of Corrections.
and the New Jersey, yes, New Jersey Department of Community Affairs.
All right, thank you. I have a motion, I have a second.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Antoine?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Alvarado?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We have Resolution 2023-38, offered by Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered Resolution 2023-38 is a resolution of the Borough of Lake Como Council authorizing award of bid for recycling collection service. So our 3-year contract for recycling pickup set to expire. So we solicited bids from companies to re-up the contract. So we received one bid from Delisa Waste Services. So they offered several different options for what we could do, but what we're looking at is a 5-year contract, escalating a bit from this year, and we're going to have we're going to be able to get weekly pickup, whereas we've been on bi-weekly. So this has come up several times from residents with the increase in recycling from cardboard and other things throughout the summer. So in this contract, we're going to be able to receive a weekly pickup of recycling services.
For the record, do you have, we received bids for a bi-weekly pickup as well as a weekly pickup.
We did.
What was the difference between the two bids?
The price was the same for weekly and bi-weekly.
So I think it's important to note that when looking for those different options, we're getting more service for the same amount.
Double the service.
How does that compare with last year's pricing?
We were at, I believe, 52 last year.
So it's $5,000 increase?
Yeah.
For the first year, and then it'll increase.
Yeah.
Just a comment before I open it up. I'm actually very impressed with these numbers. I thought with these numbers would be much higher than they are with the price of recycling going up and really going through the roof. I'm actually impressed with the numbers.
Mayor, just for a minute, Drew, I was at that opening. I thought that he was picking up twice a week.
That's garbage.
No, it was, once a week or bi-weekly.
Well, but bi-weekly has two definitions, unfortunately. Bi-weekly could mean twice a week, or it could mean every 2 weeks. It could be bi-monthly, bi-weekly. I'm just trying to, okay, just wanted to make sure. And the only other thing, Mayor, before you call for a vote or a motion on this, we need the business administrator to certify that this vendor, the only bidder, is an eligible vendor. Can you
Yes.
confirm that? Okay.
Also, for the record, it is our current vendor as well. So,
I know.
I know. Put it on the record. Yep. So I have a motion, did I get a second?
Seconded.
Any further questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty,
Yes.
Antoine,
Yes.
Ventries,
Yes.
Ballard.
Yes.
Thank you. And finally, we have Resolution 2023-39, offered by Councilman Ventries.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered Resolution 2023-39, resolution of the Borough of Lake Como Council appointing redactors as mandated by Daniels Law. Whereas there exists a need for the appointment of a redactor for the Borough of Lake Como to carry out the redaction protections mandated by Daniels Law. Daniels Law works with the state, county, and local government agencies to shield the protected information of covered persons as the law defined them from disclosure on those agencies' websites, so that consistent and effective privacy protections are provided to those persons who serve the people of the state of New Jersey every day. The redactors will be registered with the Department of Community Affairs. Now therefore be it resolved that the Borough Council of the Borough of Lake Como, County of Monmouth, State of New Jersey, that Amy L. Boney is hereby appointed redactor and Andrew Heisman as backup redactors for matters pertaining to Daniels Law.
Before we vote on this, Peg, can you put this in layman's terms for us?
Sure. Tragically, a couple of years ago, a federal district court judge's son, Daniel, was murdered by someone coming after the judge. And so the New Jersey legislature passed a law saying that if a member of a judiciary, prosecutors, law enforcement, and others, a couple of other similarly situated occupations, if they go on this registry, they can request that all of their personal information that is public-facing, anything that could be obtained by the public under an Oprah request or just by going on the website, be redacted. And the law also goes on to say that somebody in the municipality has to be responsible for blocking out all the private information about these individuals to prevent that from happening again.
Any questions from the council? Roll call, please. Oh, do we have a second?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty,
Yes.
Antoine,
Yes.
Ventries,
Yes.
Ballard.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, I'll take a motion to open for the public.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come to the mic for any comments? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. At this time, we have no other business. The next meeting, please, Amy.
The next regular meeting of the Mayor and Council will be held on Tuesday, February 7th, immediately following the 7:30 p.m. workshop meeting in the Lake Como meeting room. All meetings are open to the public.
Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.